Hello, good morning. It's Sherry, and I just got off work and my hair's a mess. Anyway, um, if you're new here, welcome to my YouTube channel, and you have arrived at my grief journey. I have over 40 videos, all titled My Grief Journey, starting with My Grief Journey number 1, and so on. If you are new here and never have been to my channel before, I would invite you to go back and look at my grief journey number 1. It pretty much tells a little bit about me, um, what started my grief, and what's helped, what hasn't, and things of that nature. So, again, welcome. I started my journey in 2024 when my husband passed. And it definitely has been a journey ever since. And if you're somebody who's been following me, welcome back. I wanted to jump on here really quick today. I know I say that all the time, but this is going to be a quick one. And basically, I do have some things to talk about though. As you know, if you're somebody that follows me, you know I've been doing a lot of work on my kitchen, got that pretty much done. But my last video, and I apologize, it's been like 5 days, and I don't usually go that long. But my last video, I was talking about Easter, that Easter was coming up, and how it would affect people and things like that. It did affect me. I did not expect Easter to hit me the way it did, but it did. It absolutely was. It was hard. It was hard. And I mean, I got through it. It was hard. Honestly, when I had plans to go to my family's house at 4 o'clock that afternoon. I had a hard time before I even got there. When I was at home, just thinking about going, I started being very hard. And holidays are hard, and we all know this. Those are triggers. But once I went, it was okay. Once I got there, it was okay. My grandbabies were there, and it wasn't that bad. It was just the thought of going. I don't know. It was just, it's grief. But the thing that I want to talk to everybody about today is something completely different. I have decided that this will be my last video. And to anybody who has been following me and who actually likes to see my videos, I'm very sorry. The reason I've made this decision, I started making these videos as a way to help me heal through my grief. And, there for a while, I enjoyed making these videos. I felt like they were helping me. And definitely, if I helped anybody else, I like that. I like helping people. And at the very beginning, I was making them every day. Well, I soon realized that was too much. I could not do that. Then I started doing like every 3 days, 4 days, something like that. Well, what I have come to realize, and this has been a big light bulb moment that just happened, I am just tired of being sad. I am at that point in my life that I don't want to be sad anymore. I don't want to be sad anymore. That doesn't mean I'm not going to cry anymore. I'm sure that I probably will. But I think it's a giant step forward in my healing, because I'm ready to move forward with my life, whatever that means. And I don't mean another man. I just mean I'm ready to just move forward. And I feel like I'm stuck. I feel like I've been stuck in grief. And the reason that I'm not doing these videos anymore is because these videos are called My Grief Journey. It's all about grief, and I've just decided I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to just dedicate time every couple days to talk about my grief. I need to move past that. And I know that just because I'm saying this, my grief's not over. I know that grief is never going to end. I know this, but I'm not going to sit and talk about it on a video every couple days. I'm going to try to move forward with my life, move on to the next chapter. I don't know what that'll be. I don't know. But I know that as far as, I'm not looking for a man. I'm not looking for that. But I'm just trying what my next chapter in my mind is to me. I'm wanting more than anything to she had to come say bye. She had to. She said, "I'll take care of Mama." But no, the next the main thing I want to do is concentrate on me. I want to concentrate on me and making myself, and doing things that make me happy. And, I don't really know what that entails, but I know that I need to do this for me. I need to do things that make me happy. And I have been so focused. If you're somebody who's been following a while and you have watched the first video way back at the beginning I mentioned going to see a medium and that how it really helped me and everything. And it did. It absolutely did. And I loved the reading I got and everything. However, I have been so focused on trying so hard to communicate with him, trying so hard to, my whole life has just become just trying to, any little thing that I could do to try to say, oh, that was him. And my life has just been so wrapped around just that. I've been trying so hard to hang on to him in any way that I possibly could. And if that meant, I've been trying to study. I've been studying like crazy, studying about mediums and mediumship and all of that. And it got really overwhelming for me. It got really overwhelming. Now, don't get me wrong. I did believe everything that I totally believed everything regarding when I went to see that medium. But as I started studying it for myself, I got overwhelmed. I got way in over my head. I got overwhelmed with everything. And so I need to take a step back. And like I said, I realized more than anything, it turned into an obsession for me. For me, I was so obsessed with just the thought of getting messages from him. And I was trying to hold on. I was trying to hold on to him. And I felt like at some point it hit me that it wasn't healthy for me. And again, I'm not saying anything bad about mediums. I had a great experience, and but that doesn't mean that I need to become a medium. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to become a medium. And just because I talk to a medium doesn't mean that it's in the cards for me to be one. And and I didn't really want to be one anyway. All I wanted to do was to communicate with him. That was it. I wasn't wanting to be a medium and read other people and all that. I just was wanting him. It was all about him. I was just wanting him. And it finally dawned on me that the way it's not healthy. It's just not. And I know in my heart, I know that he is with me. I know that he will always be with me. I know that sometimes I can feel his presence. And I know, I definitely know that he's with me. He just is. But I need to move forward with my life. I had gotten myself stuck in grief, and I don't want to stay. I need to move forward. And like I said, I don't know what that's going to look like. But moving forward does not mean I'm forgetting him. I can never forget him. Never, ever. And I know he's going to be with me. I know he is. But I need to not, how do I say this? And it's going to be hard. I don't need to make my whole life about his passing. And that had happened. I had turned my whole life into just about it all was about him passing, and how my life had changed, and how my grief, and how, talking about grief all the time. And it just got to be too much. And even my grandson, my 14-year-old grandson that helped me with my countertops, he told me one day when he was over here, he recognized it. He recognized that I talk about Papa all the time. And and it's okay. It's okay. But I don't want, how do I say this? I want to keep his memory alive. But I don't want to do it so much that people think that, they got to walk on eggshells around me. But my little grandson made the comment. He said, I told him, he was talking about moving forward. And he said, move on. And I said, I don't like the term move on. I like move forward. And move on just makes me feel like I'm just moving away from him, from my husband. Moving forward, I still feel like I'm moving forward, but I still have him with me. And he said, my grandson, bless his heart, he's 14, and he said, the way I feel about it, you're not going to be able to move forward until you can move on. And I thought, wow, that's deep. He's, and I just know, I love my husband with my whole heart. But I know that I need to concentrate on me. I need to concentrate on me. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start concentrating on me. And I know he would want me to be happy. And it's been really hard And but I'm getting my grandkids tomorrow. And so I'm going to have fun with all my grandbabies. And I'm going to try real hard to not talk about their pawpaw the whole time they're here. Because I do that. I just talk about him. But it's, I'm trying. That's all I can say is I'm trying. But part of me trying is I'm going to stop making these videos. I am going to leave all my videos up. Anybody wants to look at them can. But I have decided, like I said, I don't need to talk about my grief anymore. I don't need to keep continuing about my grief. Like I always say, it's okay to not be okay. And that's true. It is okay to not be okay. But I'm going to try to start having more days where I'm okay. But anyway, I worked last night. I'm really tired. I'm fixing to go to bed. So everybody have a very blessed day. And I hope everybody understands that, I'm going to try to take care of me. So everybody have a blessed day. Bye-bye.